I mean, it's good that they picked up one of the best
reaches the
carries
battlefield.
in the game.
Smash them.
Earlier, they went for a little bit of a rogue pick in
All
Claude,
troops
but
deployed.
here they're coming in with carry, and I think it's time for us to go ahead and jump into this game too. It's match point for BREN Sports. They might go ahead and become undefeated, just like Blacklist after this here. Geek Fam versus BREN Sports. Let's get into it. Exhort as our Selena, why not as the Valir, May as our Liam Ward, TKTD as the Tams, and Kurt C as that carry.
Now we're gonna have Rebo on the Diggy, Few on the Green, Run, Coco on the X-Borg, Lusty on the Basha, and Carl ZZ on the Harris. The return of Harris.
I love it. Teams like BREN Sports, they're able to see the strength in Harith despite the fact that Moonton here has just nerfed the little boy
To oblivion.
down into the ground, under the ground even, to come out the other side of the world. But again, in this kind of lineup, they're leaving the cheese at the door. No more double marksman shenanigans. We're going in hard and strong. I mean, you could look at Season 4 and put this lineup in, it'll work.
Except for Lusty.
I
But
mean, it took a while.
Replace him with a Grok, maybe.
Yeah, but then again, now looking at this, Baksha stopping the madness that is brought upon by CKTD's Tams. I'm loving it. But on why not?
Why not
They picked up a good support here on the Valir. I'm looking forward to see how this works out. A minute and 30 seconds in, still no casualties. Throwing out, no caution to the wind. Double flame shot, abyssal arrow. Lasty gets away.
All the projectiles in your face, and you still manage to survive. And that's only because you are Lusty on the Basha, of course, tanky hero, nonetheless.
Heavy rotation here by Geek Fam. 4 members going up top. To no avail, I believe. It's not a good idea to put this many resources to try and take down one Coco on the X-Borg with Lasty awaiting in the wings.
I don't think it's going to be to no avail.
Check out bottom, though.
Oh, dead. Basically, there's no time for us to talk about it because he just disappeared off camera. And this is to no avail. This is what I've been talking about. They're going to try to pinch Coco out. They're going to take him out. And they should be converting this into a turret, but no minions are left alive. Basha is slightly rotating in towards the top lane.
I mean, it's fine. It's a 1-for-1, top to bottom, north to south, 12 to 6, whatever you want to call it. But this mid Leomord, we've seen some signs of this making a comeback and even being successful for some teams. But in this lineup here, I guess you really need to get that initial engagement downright perfect for May's, again, Bounty Hunter to pay off.
Yeah. And good thing May hasn't died yet because that still allows him to have more seconds into
Turtle
the
resurrecting
field.
soon.
And the more time that he's spending in the field, the more golden EXP he has.
And that's what we're talking about here. I guess that was the trademark switch that we patented in Season 3. We found that in Season 3. That's why we found him in mid. Apparently, he's still better off in the off lane. Again, get some gold and then go ham whenever a big team fight is happening. But here we go now in the Turtle's Den. They are going to try and take this. Why not in the bush? Going to try to catch someone off guard, but they're not going to fall for it.
Yeah, they're not going to be putting their entire life. Not to mention Cartesi and TKD just both fishing out on the Turtle. TKD can seal this if he wants. Exhort and Curtsy are there as well. Turtle is low. They're going to dive in, and that's going to be secured by CKTD. And this is going to be the Zama Force, and the rest of BREN Esports collapsing in on towards him. You're going to pay the price, and you're going to disengage. That's what BREN Esports wants. They don't want to give away any easy kill cell.
Oh, I think he won that trade. CKTD really was meant to die there, but I guess the bonus was that they were able to take the turtle. What a steal there by Geek Fam. That is going to spell a little bit closer to victory. That's a V in their victory, and so far so good.
So far so good, and I like how Geek Fam is just constantly pressuring X-Borg. While that's happening, Why Not is going to go down by the hands of Cartesi. CKTD is in a bit of a pickle here. Rebo and Cartesi, they're going to dwindle down his HP. They are going to be disengaging fully. Top side, though, that's going to be Leomord cutting in the waves while X-Borg is not there. And this is what I was talking about earlier on before that fight. They really are checking X-Borg every time that he's going to try to go past the river.
Yeah, but
while that's happening,
is it X-Borg you need to check? There's a lot of pressure up top. They're able to push that first tier turret. And of course, Few down here as well as Cartesi able to farm freely. No questions asked. Lithomancer going now towards Geek Fam. Nomad, it seems like BREN Sports is just really avoiding Geek Fam just on purpose. They don't want to fight.
then it makes sense because there's a lot of heavy dealers here on the side of GEEK Fam. You got May, you got TKD, you got Courtesy, you got Why Not, you got Exhort. There's not a semblance of no team fights here.
Oh.
And
nice pickoff.
it's still giving away free kills is GEEK Fam. May and Exhort though are going to be on the bottom side while BREN Esports is going to go for the rotation. Zama Force and the Chrono Visions are going to connect onto Exhort, and he's going to go down to BREN Esports. Heavy 4-man rotation here.
Oh,
Trying to steal this jungle.
Rolling up from behind. Here comes Barbiel.
Steed Barbiel back in the fight.
Okay, interestingly enough, it was defensive. And again, I think now BREN Esports just shifted into 5th gear, and they're like, you know what, it's our turn to be offensive. After that early steal from CKTD's Dams, they're like, you know what, we can't afford to do that anymore. Let's wait for the perfect time to switch it up. And now they have switched up. They're on the offensive. Not going to let CKTD get this for free alongside Courtesy. In comes Lasty right now.
Yeah, and that's going to be a good fight here for GEEK Fam. They are now in the tight spot. They are in BREN Esports territory, but they are going to be backing off regardless because they know that BREN Esports has the upper hand in that fight. I mean, yeah, it's going to be just Grangers, just Basha and Xborg, but they have incredible micro BREN Esports.
And despite this incredible micro, GEEK Fam seems to be playing the macro game as they have pushed 2 Lions up. And now the Zaman Force has begun. Lastly, drop in that Revitalize, going to be surviving this one. Poison's pop as well. This turret going to be helping GEEK Fam towards this numbers game. It's 6-1 so far.
And he's going to go down. He's going to pay the price for that. He went for the Phantom Steed and the backlines, tried to go for a stomp, but it's not enough for him to secure the kill because he's got 5 guys just collapsing onto him immediately. I don't think that's the play that GEEK Fam wants here. If ever they want to go for a team fight, they need to go for the team fight head on. And the person that should be going into the backlines is Exhort.
I said 6-1, but I actually meant that it was for GEEK Fam. And it was actually BREN missing out on Coco from up top, and he just rotated in. It's interesting how they found out that May was the one trying to be sneaky up back. But ladies and gentlemen, in comes Lasty. They're going to force the issue here. They're going to try to take this turret, and I think that's priority number 1. Up top, though, really sneaky, is Few taking the turret up against CKTD. And this buff right here, the purple buff, is stolen.
By Few.
He's double buffing.
And the Detonata is hurting Why Not so bad.
Oh!
He gets the turret down, and Why Not's going to get slam dunked by this rolling thunder from Lasty. And there goes Barbiel, going to use defensively initially, going to try to go for the offense, but the damage alpha for BREN Esports is just way too much to handle here for GEEK Fam, and they're going to be forced back, and that's the problem that I'm seeing here. Because if you're going to be looking at the levels, sure, it's Courtesy on the highest level in the game, but the rest of his teammate is just lacking real bad. The rest of BREN Esports, they're just almost relatively even. Even Few and Courtesy on level 12 and level 11, they're more than what GEEK Fam can offer here.
I guess what GEEK Fam is doing here is heavily on the funnel strategy, and that's good since Courtesy has not died, but he is rocking this Bounty Hunter. Almost 10 minutes in, not a single kill just yet, but that's better than nothing, right? It's better than a feeding carry, and I think GEEK Fam here is doing well to not lose. But that's not enough. You have to do something to win. And it looks like Lasty here is going to keep a long enough shield up so that the rest of the gang can come in. Courtesy with the Zaman Force. Trying to go for Courtesy.
Flicker onto Courtesy. Lasty is going to go connect the stun onto CKDD, and CKD is going to go down. Here comes the Fantasy from May. Goes for the Flicker onto you. Going to try to zone everybody out, but there goes the Detonata connecting the kill onto CKDD. And CKDD is down. May is going to go down as well. He's going to pay you for the price for pushing in that way.
Uribo with just a sliver of HP left. Few backing up to clear the minion waves. Almost lost that tier 1 turret. And look how far Courtesy ended up from that team fight. He just did not want any part of this.
I got hurt. I'm running away now. And he's now in the top lane.
That's fine. At least he did a bit of work clearing mid. But now this last turret before the base is going to be BREN. Courtesy not there to save him. It is Why Not biting the dust. And Courtesy just making it back. I'm really worried as to when Courtesy is going to come online.
I feel like Courtesy's not going to go online anytime soon because BREN Esports is looking to end this, securing the tier 2 turrets in the mid lane and the bottom lane. They really are commanding this game from the micro and macro perspective.
I feel like there's a lack of a front line on the side of GEEK Fam. I think Exhort Selena here could have been a better tank. They're too lethal on the damage. There's so much they're putting on the front end of this deal, and there's just not enough for them to protect Cortese. That's why whenever Cortese tries to join a fight, that's why he has just one assist, because that's the one kill that they have. They just can't stay long enough.
Yeah, and I feel like it's because GEEK Fam just said, "Yeah, let's throw everything on the table. Let's show our hand. Let's try to end this as fast as they can. Just give them a lot of damage to work with." But on the side of BREN Esports,
Free Lord.
they got a free Lord, and they got a lot. They got tanks. That's allowing them to survive long in this fight. Speaking of surviving long in the fight, that's not what Why Not is going to do. And I feel like Exort's Abyssal Arrows have not been connecting at all into the crucial moments.
Ooh, May here calling in Barbiel, and they are going to try their best to defend this. And ladies and gentlemen, Lord is going to be marching down mid. I think it's better for BREN Esports here to take their time and wait for Lord to come join them and push this in. And check it out. Off lane here, Coco just going to be trying to clear this top lane.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to be wasting time any longer. They're going to be rejoining in the mid lane, and there's going to be a defense that GEEK Fam needs to do. Lusty on that gold medal winning, Basha Zaman Force onto May. Cortese on the fountain range as well. Coco and the rest of BREN Esports is just going to zone everybody back, and that is game. BREN Esports take another 2-0.